Today we're going to be making loaded potato skins. Stay tuned.
Bacon, potatoes, cheese, green onions, and sour cream. What do they make?
Potato skins. So we're going to put our potatoes into the oven, and it has already preheated to about 425 degrees. These are some bigger potatoes. Make sure that when you take your potatoes out, you have your mitts, but since the pan is not hot, this is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in on the top. There we go. Make sure you're careful. I also have my bacon, and I'm going to bake my bacon. I'm gonna put these in just below. Remember, if you do not have two pans, that's fine. What I would do is I would go ahead and bake your potatoes because they're gonna take a little bit longer, and also they need more time to cool. So you can bake your potatoes and then you can take them off the pan very carefully with your mitts. Let them cool, and you can put your bacon down on the pan after your pan's cooled a little bit. Make your bacon. By the time your bacon's done, your potatoes should be cooled. All right, now we wait. I'm gonna go ahead and take our bacon out of the oven. It is very crispy. Now remember, when you are taking bacon out of the oven, it has some oil on it, and that oil can splash up and burn you. So be very careful. Make sure that you have something underneath your pan if you're placing it on a countertop, because the hot pan can definitely burn your countertop, okay? Now, we're just going to let these sit for a little while and cool. I hope you guys like my cool kids cook hat that Chef Zach brought me. Now that our potatoes are done, I'm gonna take them out of the oven. Remember, mitt up, and open the oven door. Never put your face at the oven. And then you're gonna take your potatoes out. You're going to place them on a cloth. Do not place them directly on the countertop. It might burn the countertop, and then your parents will get really mad at you. And then we need these potatoes to cool a little bit before we start slicing them open, and we're gonna take a little bit out from the middle, and we're gonna start putting in our ingredients to make them loaded potato skins. All right. Now, in order to make your loaded potato skin, first you have to cut your potato in half. So remember what we've taught you about the crab pinch, and then make sure that your fingers are not in the line of fire. And you're going to just, what I like to do with my knife, you see how I've gone along and just sort of cut in? You want the potato skin to stay intact, so if you just slice along very carefully at the point, see that line down there, sort of like a surgeon might do with a scalpel? That looks really nice. And then I'm gonna turn it again and just make sure you get the rest of it. Ah, beautiful. In order to help myself scoop out just enough, I'm gonna take my knife and I'm just going to, your potato should be really soft on the inside, but I'm gonna sort of draw an outline. You know, like if you're making a drawing, sometimes you don't wanna go ahead and color in with your markers or your colored pencils. You wanna make an outline first with your pencil, so that's sort of what I'm doing with my knife, very carefully. And your potato should be very soft. And then I'm just gonna take my spoon and kind of follow my outline. And if it goes outside the line, that's okay. We're gonna sort of make a little pond or like a little pool. There we go. Excellent. And you can make it as deep or as shallow as you want. These are kind of big potatoes, so making mine a little deeper. And then I'm gonna do the same for this one. So now that our potatoes are sort of scooped out, we have some holes, I am going to go ahead and put some cheese in the middle. Each one. Cheese. And then, depends on how much you like, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my green onions on here, and that way they sort of cook in with the cheese. You see that right there? Good. And I'm gonna put a little bit more green onion in this one. And if you've never had green onions before, they're great. Don't be scared of them. And they're gonna be really good with this cheese, sour cream, and bacon. Now you can go ahead and cut your bacon, but this bacon is so crispy. I'm just taking it in my hand because it's nice and cool, and I'm just crumbling it on here. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is wait for my sour cream. I'm gonna put these in the oven for just a couple of minutes, let the cheese melt, and then I'm gonna take them right back out and add my sour cream, okay? All right, guys, our potato skins are out of the oven. I added a little dollop of sour cream on each one. You can make them as pretty as you like. Mine are a little sloppier, but that's okay because I'm gonna eat them. I hope you guys enjoy doing this, and get creative with your toppings too. You can make them a little healthier. Add some tomatoes to them if you want to. You can make like salsa potato skins, or maybe you could go a little bit more Italian one day. Try marinara. Get creative, have fun.